need to be higher?
Huh?
And it's pointing down.
It's alright. Because it's just the table. And yeah, I ain't green screening today, so. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed your week. Let me tell y'all one thing. I know I enjoyed my week. I had a great week. And today I just want to start off by saying I know someone has been praying for me. Because I know, we've been talking about what's been going on with me and my mom and stuff like that. But I feel like a shift. Like I feel like a change. And I feel like renewed. And I'm like, that's nothing but prayer. People have been praying and things like that. And I feel like, me and my mom, we talking a little bit more instead of like arguing about stuff. So just thank y'all. If you're watching the Skorpion show for the first time, I hope that you click the subscribe button. If you are not a sponsor to our channel and you would like to sponsor our channel, it's $4.99 a month. Click the sponsor button for more details. I want to give a shout out to our latest new sponsor, Old Shawnee Boy. So Shawnee Boy, thank you for sponsoring our channel, and I want to give a shout out to King Kenneth on Instagram because he's the first person to leave a comment and say anybody got any topics. He was like, no, I just want a shout out. So there is your shout out. Shout out to King Kenneth. So earlier this week on Tuesday, Mikkel and I had a chance to go to the movie premiere of Tyler Perry's new movie Acrimony, starring Taraji P. Henson and Lyric Bent. And it was our first time ever, like, being on the red carpet, having our photographs taken. Just that whole experience of a. I don't think I've ever been to a movie premiere. I've done stuff or been at stuff, but not like actually inside. So that was just a whole new experience. But just waiting for the movie to start, and then before it started, Tyler Perry came down and spoke to the audience, and then he got all the co-stars that was a part of the film to come down, and he talked to everybody. And the first thing I was thinking is he is really tall. Like, he is tall. Tyler Perry is tall. Taraji P. Henson was beautiful. She had on like this, was it like a silver or gold?
It was like a cream color. It was a dress, but it looked like a robe. It looked like a bathrobe, but it was a dress. Because I know a few people had asked me, was that a bathrobe? No, it wasn't a bathrobe. But it was a dress designed looking like a bathrobe. Because it did look like a bathrobe. Mm-hmm. But the line, you couldn't see it in the photograph or any of the videos, but the lining of it was like decked out all in like silver crystals and all that going down. It was really nice.
Yeah, she was beautiful.
She was very beautiful.
Very beautiful. And there was one girl, I don't know what her name is, but she had on a revealing dress. I was like, my goodness. It was she had on a black dress, and it was kind of like see-through going all the way down to like...
That's the actress who played the new wife.
You're right. You're right. At the end. Well, it's hard for me to remember, but let me tell y'all, the movie itself, I don't want to spoil it, but it's a bunch of twists and turns in that movie, and Mikkel was in that movie theater going the fuck off in there, okay? It's good. You guys said that. This is not... Now, y'all might be thinking we saying this to Tyler, but Tyler Perry ain't giving us no goddamn check. Right. No, it's Lionsgate, okay? Tyler Perry outdid Tyler Perry. This is not... You wouldn't think that this is a Tyler Perry movie, because normally a woman scorned, she's evil, she's mad, she meet Medea make everything better, and she remarries. This is nothing like that at all. Nothing like that at all. And I loved it. I would actually see the movie again. Acrimony. And Taraji P. Henson, and for her to do this film and do Empire at the same time, I was just really like, how do you even get in that headspace, that mental headspace? Like, because that character is fucking crazy. I will tell you that.
Yes, she is crazy. Her character in this film is very crazy. And at first you feel sorry for her, but then you're like, bitch, you are crazy. You need to let that go. Okay.
I mean, once I'll give y'all a chance to see it this weekend. After that, we could discuss it, because it's not normal for you to. It's like a role reversal, because normally the man is always the crazy one, But I'll let y'all see it, then y'all let us know.
Well, it's kind of like it does kind of remind me a little bit of Fatal Attraction with Glenn Close. How Glenn Close was very crazy over this married man, but Taraji was crazy over this man that she was married to, but they were no longer married. And you know, he made it very clear: you're the one who wanted the divorce. You're the one who asked for this. But it was really, really, she really did a good job. Yeah. Taraji really did a good job. The fact that she filmed she filmed her portion of this film in only 8 days, like you said, while she was doing Empire, is amazing. But I still say that my favorite part of the film was in the very beginning when she was at the therapist's office and she was just explaining everything. I just thought that was such great acting, just to sit there and the camera's just on her and she's answering these questions, but just her facial expressions, her whole body, it's just, that was great acting. And sometimes you don't even have to, because I learned this, remember I went to acting school, sometimes you don't even have to be moving around. Sometimes you'll just be sitting there, but you're just, the way you are delivering your lines and it's all in your face and in your body. I mean, I was just like, go ahead. Go ahead.
And she got the little counselor together who was asking, I guess the therapist, who was asking. I just can't wait for y'all to see it. Once y'all see it, you know, then we could go more into the film, because I definitely want to go more into the film without giving it away.
But it was a good film.
And I do say message. Too.
Yeah, I do say I would say go see it. The experience on the red carpet, just the experience alone, just to be invited by Lionsgate was just awesome. You know, they provided us with transportation. They provided our hotel. I mean, it was just so much fun. And then we went to the after party.
Yes.
At the legendary Boom Boom Room in New York City. And I mean, we were partying with everybody. I mean, it's not our first time partying, it's not our first time partying with celebs. But I mean, it was just a wonderful experience.
Yes,
you know?
and I tried to meet Tyler Perry.
He tried to meet Tyler Perry, and I knew it wasn't going to happen.
But you know, only thing they can say is yes or no.
But he was... So he was determined to meet him.
Yeah.
And I said, well, let me go before he embarrasses both of us. So I won't leave. This way, if he embarrasses anybody.
I didn't know. But the security guard was so nice though. Yeah. Like, whoever he was, he's just like, no, Tyler's having to meet me. I was like, no, he's having to meet me.
I told Kevin before Kevin went over there, I said, Kevin, he's over there talking business. Okay. Leave that man alone. No, I just want to go say hi. I want to say hi. Then he went over there and the security guard whispered in Kevin's ear, because I was way across at the bar. And I'm sitting there watching, drinking my drink like this fool. I done told him. And the security guard told him the same exact thing.
Yeah, but you know what though? It was still cool. I got a chance to talk to the young Taraji. I had a chance to speak with her. I gotta get to know the name. It's not the young Taraji, the young character she played.
Yeah, because I don't want people to think that you meant Taraji.
The person who played the young Taraji in the movie as a teenage girl, and I met
as a fool.
Yeah. Oh, babe! Wait till y'all shut up! Wait till y'all see this film.
You know, I saw a lot of that in me. I saw a lot of me in this film.
Which one? The user or the abuser? Depending on what day it is, huh?
Listen, okay, because I couldn't help it. The Holy Spirit was moving me in the theater to just cry out every time. I was like, yeah, it's me.
And by the time you were going, I also met the co-star, Lyric Bennett. I keep calling him Bennett, it's Bent. I talked to him like this. Remember, we was on one side the whole night. Then I went on the opposite side where where they ran. You know, had a nice conversation. It was just nice. It was just, and that's where the whole. I found out that that's the hotel that not the hotel. The I guess it's I don't know the elevator scene with Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Solange. That's where all of that went down in that elevator. And then
at the Boom Boom?
I mean, at the Boom Boom, yes.
Why did it seem like the place where they had the party at? Why did it seem like it was bigger than that? It seemed like it was bigger than that place. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's the one. But it was just nice. So thank you, Lionsgate, for thinking of us, and hopefully next time we'll be able to go to another event. It was just fun. That whole experience was fun, and we got to meet the duo from Kindred, the Family Soul. And hopefully we'll be having them on our show very soon too, because we had a chance. Well, more so Mikkel than me, but you know, yeah, he went to the store. I think his name is Fatin. I never really knew their names. I just knew that's Kendrick. So, you know, no, I'm not going to talk bad. But yeah.
Let's just say that those of us invited to this event were told that there will be something at the theater, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So because Kindred and the Family Soul and the Skorpion show are from Philly,
yes.
Kindred and I did some Philly things. And couldn't nobody get mad. Because they all said, yeah, go ahead, you can go.
Yeah, and nobody get mad.
No.
And they was waiting. And
then when we came back in the theater, people were upset. Because they were like, Dad, we should have went too. Yeah, you should have. Yeah.
So
yeah.
So that was and shout out to everyone who commented on the pictures and stuff like that and everything. If you have not gotten your tickets yet for the 10th anniversary of the Skorpion show, live show, I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all tickets this weekend.
Yes, sir.
You could just click the link inside the more info box for your ticket. It's $25 for each ticket. So if you buy more than one ticket, please include your name and the name of the person
or persons that you're bringing.
Yeah, that you're bringing. I know some people are probably saying +1, but if you can, please put a name down.
Right, if you can, if you know the name. Also, too, I got to figure out how to deactivate the GoFundMe because I don't want anyone to use it anymore. I was trying to figure it out yesterday, but I have to figure out how to deactivate it. Also, to purchase tickets, please purchase them through PayPal, through my PayPal. Kevin has my PayPal information in the more info box. Yeah. But please purchase it on there. Don't use the GoFundMe that's in my link. I'm trying to, move everything over to the PayPal so it's much easier for me. But thank you to everybody. Also, too, if you have donated $25 or more, okay? Not 20, not 21, not 22, not 23, not 24, but $25 or more to the GoFundMe in the past, and you would like to attend the show, please hit me up with your name saying, hey, Mikkel, my name is so-and-so. I donated $25 or more, whatever it was, back in so-and-so. And whatever it is that you donated, I'll make sure I have tickets for you, okay? So if you are watching this and if you have donated in the past, please let me know. Hit me up on Instagram saying I donated to the GoFundMe a few months ago, and this is how much I donated, and we'll go from there with the tickets, okay? Thank you. And shout out to everybody who's already purchased tickets because every day, every hour, my PayPal is ringing.
Yes.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad because I want to see a full auditorium. Okay?
A full house.
From front to back. And I looked at the seats and I said, okay, we could do this. We definitely could do this.
Yeah.
So, New York was fun. Our 10th anniversary, August 11th. Get your hotels. You can stay anywhere in Center City. Did you watch Roseanne's comeback?
No. Where were we when that came on?
Oh, it was in. We were in New York.
Yeah, we were at the party.
Forgot.
No.
But I didn't even watch it on Hulu or anything like the premiere. But I've seen some of the clips, and from watching the clips, this kind of reminds me of like Archie Bunker type stuff, like where they talk about the politics and what's going on in the country at the time. And even though some people might not want to, even though I really don't want to watch, I really want to watch because I feel like I'm going to miss something, or I feel like she might have a real conversation piece that other people can open up and talk about, whether she's a Trump supporter or not. It's just good to hear perspectives from all sides, and clearly people have been waiting because 18.2 million people watched the re-return of Roseanne.
And she said that Donald Trump called her to congratulate her on the ratings.
I got something. Him calling her about the ratings. You can call Roseanne about ratings of a show, but you can't call the family or speak out on what's going on in our country with officers killing black people.
I mean, come on. But
yeah,
I feel like
from the White House they say, "Oh, it's just a local issue."
But how can we expect somebody like that to call? So why do we even question that?
Yeah, but you are a president.
Yeah, but
I understand.
Do you?
Yeah, I definitely.
Because I wouldn't have even mentioned that. You know why?
I know, but this has to be said.
Yeah, but it's being said to deaf ears, Kevin. This is the same man who blatantly talked about how he touches women inappropriately. He became president. He doesn't give a damn that he does that. He doesn't give a damn. Look what he said about the people in Charleston, South Carolina. So why would we even hold somebody like him accountable for not reaching out to a black family that their unarmed son was killed? You can't hold somebody like that accountable. You saying that and other people saying that, it just falls on deaf ears. That's why I've never posted anything about Donald Trump, because it's like asking George Wallace to call Coretta Scott King and say, I'm sorry that your husband was assassinated. And if you don't know who George Wallace is, Google him. You can't expect that from somebody like George Wallace. So why would we expect that from somebody like Donald Trump? Whether he's president or not.
It was just ridiculous. And then for just the White House, say, oh, it's just a local issue. Oh, but you care about the cops. Like, that White House is just so conflicted.
And by the way, the reason why he called Roseanne, because Roseanne had also explained that her and Donald Trump have been friends for many years before he became president. So it's not like he called her. She said they actually had more of a friendly conversation.
Yeah, but I ain't falling for it. Like, you know. Please.
But why would, well then, if you're not falling for that, why would you expect for Donald Trump to call them? Because then you'll be falling for the okie doke.
And I just want him to do something to surprise me. Do something.
How about resign? That would be a good surprise. Resign. This way we won't have to deal. That's never going to happen. So, newsflash: him calling a black family and telling them that he cares about them is never going to happen. Yeah. So you need to get off of cloud nine.
No, I'm not on cloud nine.
You are.
No. I'm just saying. Not like he should, but I know he's not. But
no, you're right. He should.
If he got time to do that, then he should be worrying about other things. Not worrying about a bitch having a ratings on TV. Come on.
Yeah, but that's his friend. That's his friend.
And you can call that another time.
He can. But I mean, I think it would be hypocritical to sit there and watch Donald Trump announce that he called this black family, knowing how he feels about minorities in this country. Like, so Donald Trump announced that he called this young man's family. What are we supposed to do? Yay, Donald Trump?
I don't know, but I just hope that nothing crazy goes on. I can't remember what city. Was it Sacramento? I don't think it's Sacramento. I know they're out there. They're rallying. Today was the funeral for Stephon Clark. And I just cried yesterday. You shoot somebody 20 times because you think it's a gun. You think it's a gun, so you just shot. Like, it was just seconds. Like, his life is over just like that. 10 shots from each officer. It's just horrible.
Well, that's usually how it is when they kill us. Yeah, it's usually in seconds that we're dead.
Horrible.
Because they don't.
Yeah, but you would think that some of these cops be like, you know what, I don't even want this going on in our department.
Yeah. Why? Why? When they're going to get away with it. Why? They're going to get away with it.
It's a shame that we just, like, it's just...
I have come to the conclusion...
It's like an afterthought.
Yeah, I have come to the conclusion that it's like, I can't expect the unexpectable from these people. I cannot expect them to feel any kind of way about us. I just can't. And I feel like anybody of any African American in our position should not expect certain police officers, certain police departments, and certainly not a president who blatantly got on television a few months ago and stood in front of a crowd of police officers and said that you have the right to rough people up if you feel like you need to rough them up. And you really expect him to call a black family?
But this is why people need This is why people need to keep fighting, though. Because if something happened to you, something happened to my family, something happened to my friends, that's the only thing I can do.
Well, nobody's not saying don't fight.
I know, but it just feel like it's nothing you can do because look at our country. Look who's leading our country.
This is what we can do. First and foremost, stop expecting things from people like Donald Trump. That's one. Take Donald Trump out of the equation and then focus on the polls. Focus on November when it's time for us to get out there and vote these people the hell on out of office. Because once we vote those people that support Donald Trump out of office, it's only a matter of time when 2019 and 2020 comes where Donald Trump's going to have to realize he ain't got nobody in his corner no more. And he's going to be voted out in 2020. But we first have to vote senators and congressmen and congresswomen that are in office right now. In November of this year, we have to vote them out of office. We have to get them out of office. Those who support Donald Trump, those who support his policies, we have to get them out of office. Because once we get them out, he ain't going to have nobody in his damn corner. He'll be able to talk all the shit he wants to talk, but he's not going to have anybody in his corner. But I feel like remember in the beginning, it was like for us, we were just like in shock that Donald Trump had even, like it was just a shell shock. Oh my God, this man is really president. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have now come to the conclusion after a year of him being president, I now have developed a system where I don't think about him. So the more I don't think about him as actual president, the faster it goes that he'll be out of office. Mm-hmm. Like, stop and think about it.
Come about almost so quick.
Because stop and think about it. It's already a year that he's been president. That went by fast.
Yeah.
That went by real fast. So the more I don't think about him and the less I expect from him, the faster this process is going to go. You know, I will never, ever, ever expect Donald Trump to care about an unarmed African-American man getting shot by the police. Because guarantee you, Donald Trump is going to have a reason why that, but
it has to fit.
We are talking about the same Donald Trump who accused the Central Park Five of raping that woman, and after he found out that they didn't rape him, he never issued a public apology. Never. And you expect Donald Trump to call that family? No. Oh, you do?
What? I'm just listening to you. But he I guess he only calls the people who die in the thing, but
he calls the people who look like
war.
Him.
Yeah.
But then again,
we've seen what happened with the
because look how he treated that black woman and her husband who was killed.
She just let that go. She just let it. After a while, she let it go.
I just don't expect things from people like Donald Trump because it's like, you know, why? Why would you expect anything? He has no class. He has no couth. He has no sense of where are you going?
I'll be right there. Hold up.
I didn't even know you were getting up.
Yeah.
Oh, he just got from work.
Yeah. Because you know my nose is, must be something outside. Somebody must be cooking something. I'm like, what the fuck? Anytime I smell anything that smells like fire, I move.
Oh, you smell something?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm smelling.
Yeah, it was a fire on Broad Street. When I went to go get my mom medicine today. You know that church right across the street from...
I saw it on the news, but I kept trying to picture where it was located. Yeah, I saw it on the news.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 3-alarm fire, so it was really bad. But when I got there, you could just see the black smoke, and I didn't even know that was a church, but it was a church. Yeah. So today, Mathew Knowles finally made it to the Wendy Williams show. Now, I don't know why he wasn't on there last Friday. He was supposed to be on there Friday, but he wasn't. But he came on there. He talked about Destiny's Child. He talked about his new book, Racism Through the Eyes of a Child. And he talked about his new wife. And he talked about Tina's new husband. Overall, I think it was a fun interview to watch. But I just find myself feeling so sorry for Mathew Knowles. And I shouldn't even be feeling sorry for him, but I just feel sorry for him. I just feel like some of the decisions that he made wasn't the best decisions, and that's why he is where he is right now. And just to see him sit there and him selling books and him becoming a professor, I'm just like...
So, why do you feel sorry for him?
I just feel sorry for him.
He cheated his daughter and his daughter's bandmates out of money.
Yes, but I can still feel sorry for him.
He cheated on his wife. Got one of the women that he cheated on his wife with a job at his daughter's production company. He fathered children while he was married. Wait. Everybody knows that. We talked. I didn't know about that. Yes, you did, because we talked about that on the show.
When
it first happened, Kevin.
I don't even remember that.
He fathered children while he was married.
I know about the father of the children. I'm talking about him hiring the girl.
Yes, we all know about that. Yes, we talked about that on the show.
I don't remember that.
Okay, well, you don't remember, but you definitely know because we talked about it on the show. Wow. He fathered these children, and you feel sorry for him. Why?
I just feel sorry for him.
I don't feel sorry for him.
Because he just looked like...
The Bible says it, and it says it plainly. You reap what you sow. It says it plainly. You reap what you sow. It's very... Wait, hold on. What scripture is that? You reap what you sow. I'm about to find it right now. You reap what the fuck you sow.
I felt so bad for him. I'm just like, oh, Matthew.
What is it? John 4:35-38. Let me make sure that's the right thing. Yes, he's reaping what he's sowing. He's reaping it. Keep talking.
Yeah, so he talked about his book. In the book, he talked about him growing up in Alabama and him going through racism at that time. You know, it was in the 1950s and early 60s that he really went through it.
Yes, John 4:35-38. He's reaping what he's sowing.
Yeah. You know, and that part, yes. from the book itself, it seems like it would be an interesting read. Because I would love to read about. I like to hear people's experiences from that time. And by the way, there's this Henry Louis Gates has a PBS special, comes on Tuesday at 9 p.m.
I love him.
Yeah, so it's going to be talking about, I think, African American lives after MLK or something like that. Make sure y'all watch it. I just love hearing stories about that time because, first of all, it wasn't that long ago. And just for him to say, like, he got beat up on the buses and just in school and by the races at that time. Like, you wouldn't think that he went through that. So it's just very interesting to hear.
Yeah.
He talked about him still owning the trademark Destiny's Child and things like that. Now, he was saying that he doesn't hope that Destiny's Child only get back together to do 3 songs. If y'all want to get back together, y'all need to go on tour and stuff like that. Maybe it helps him out. I don't know. But if he owns the name, I'm sure it does. He also talked about just him being a father to Beyonce and Solange. Wendy didn't bring up the children at all. He must say, we can talk about anything, just don't bring them up. Then he talked about the grandchildren.
But isn't that interesting? For years, when people found out that Mathew Knowles had children by other women, for years people were trying to figure out, well, does Beyonce have a relationship with these kids? Does she have a relationship with these kids? How come we don't never see Beyonce with her brothers and sisters? But now Mathew Knowles don't even want to talk about his own kids? Y'all don't find that weird? But we were questioning if Beyonce had a relationship with them. But here Mathew Knowles don't even mention them on Wendy Williams. He mentioned everybody but his kids that he has with other women. He mentioned all 4 of his grandchildren. He mentioned his daughters. He mentioned his ex-wife. He even mentioned his ex-wife's new husband, which he had to let us know that he knew her new husband before she knew him, which was a little shady. But he doesn't even mention his other children. But yet for years we were trying to figure out why Beyonce doesn't, why we never see her, or does she have a relationship with her brothers and sisters? Isn't that ironic? That's so weird.
I think that's a weird situation. I hope that if she don't, maybe one day, if she can.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Oh, I picked up everything.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out why we question Beyonce.
As a child, I would feel horrible that my father didn't talk about me. That whole situation for Matthew that shit is horrible because those children came out of wedlock. He's not proud of that. No. I'm sure he's not proud of that. That's why he doesn't want to talk about it. But Matthew, you should talk about it because you never know who you're going to help talking about it. You know?
He doesn't want to talk about it.
And no, Beyonce don't have to. But like I said, I hope that one day she does. And you know, like Janet Jackson, the Jacksons, they got a secret sister out there. Or just a sister. And she's the youngest of the whole Jacksons.
No, and I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, and I want, not you, but I don't want anybody to get me wrong. I'm not saying that Beyonce and Solange should not have a relationship with their siblings. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is it was very interesting that people were questioning if they did for the longest time. And now this man is on this show talking about all of his kids and all of his grandkids except for the kids he had out of wedlock. It's very interesting.
That we knew of.
I don't feel sorry for Mathew Knowles. Mathew Knowles is sitting in what he's reaped. Yeah. He's sitting in it. And now he is, you know, he's a very smart man. I will give him that. He's very smart. But and that's why it still is troubling to me that he allowed himself to get into this whole mess because he's such a smart man. Yeah. But he is now reaping what has, you know, come his way. Like, for instance, Wendy asked him about, you know, how Solange and Beyonce felt after Tina and he got a divorce. And he sugarcoated it. Because I think if we all know in that time, they were over, all 3 of them were over him. But he kind of sugarcoated and said, well, you know, naturally, you know, there's some feelings, but they're grown now, so they have their own families. No, they were pissed at you. And say for the long, and then on top of that, he threw some little clues out there for me that he doesn't really have that big a relationship with them because he said, when he spoke about his grandchildren, he spoke about Beyonce's twins by saying, "Oh well, I've seen them maybe 4 or 5 times, but I would prefer to see them when they're talking." I hear people say that, and Wendy agreed, but I said to myself, no, because I hear people say that with kids when they say, I prefer to babysit them when they start talking. Yeah. But I'm not going to say I prefer to see my grandkids when they start talking. No, they're babies. I want to see them. I want to hug up on them. I want to kiss them. Who says I want to wait until they're talking to see my grandkids? Mm-hmm. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but I think that if he does the work, as Iyanla would say, he's gonna have a great testimony. Yeah. Like, keep writing them books, Matthew. I feel right now you going through it. He trying to get these fucking bills paid.
Yeah, he is. But you know what? You made a great point, because I see, like you said, with Iyanla, if he keeps, his whole testimony. But it's just like what Nene told Portia a few weeks ago. I can't
believe y'all still watching
this show. Oh God, and I love him. Oh my God! And they finally introduced
King's husband. Now they trying to say he got.
Well, I have a friend who looks just like him, and I'm gonna show you his picture too. Looks just like him. But I was saying, but like Nene told Portia, the minute you own up and take ownership of what it is that you did, then these girls will start to be more receptive to you. Not saying that I fully agree with that, because I feel as though Portia has apologized.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
no, I don't agree with her. I don't agree with her at all, because I feel like Portia has apologized too many damn times.
Yeah, and they're just being petty from the beginning.
They're just being petty. But I got where she was coming from, in a sense that if she was talking to somebody else about a different situation, I'd say, yeah, Nene, you're right. But it's just like that. Until Mathew owns up to what he did, it's like motherfuckers don't give two shits about what he got to say, because I damn sure don't.
Yeah, he's been unsuccessful with launching the careers of other people.
No, of course. Who would want to work with him?
I wouldn't.
No, seriously, who would want to work with him?
Poor man.
Oh God, I can't find.
But he'll be okay. He'll be okay. But it's just good that he has a book. It's called Racism Through the Eyes of a Child.
Yeah.
You guys can pick it up. I'm probably gonna look for it on Amazon or something, because I definitely want to read it. And yeah, that's it with him. And there's this guy, Tyrone Hankerson. I know that you guys want to talk about him being the new Joanne the Scammer. But until I read all the information, that's when I will discuss it. But yes, he was the talk of the town yesterday. And
he's going to jail, isn't
he? He better be. You getting over $400,000, probably even more. And you just living it up, bitch.
I'm trying to find this guy's thing so you can see.
Oh, I'm about to say, you looking for Mark's Instagram? Yeah, that's the only thing I know about Kenya's husband. It's his name, Mark. That's his damn name.
Mark Daly.
Mark Daly. And I hear that Kenya is pregnant. But you know what? With me not watching The Real Housewives, I haven't really heard anything negative about Kenya in a long time.
That's because Kenya hasn't been on for several episodes, and I loved
serious?
It. The whole Barcelona trip, she wasn't there. Mm-hmm. And the Barcelona trip was like 3-4 episodes and she wasn't there. And it went just fine without me. I was over it when they introduced her again. What was it? On Sunday when she finally came back on the show, I was over it, because I felt like, and then she had the audacity to tweet somebody and say, somebody had posted and said, I'm loving this whole without Kenya being on there. And then Kenya responded by saying, oh, well, apparently me not being on there is hurting the ratings. And then somebody responded and said, no, it's not you, it's because Phaedra's not on there.
Oh, no!
Well, I mean, I don't know, but I didn't know people, no, I found his page on Snapchat, but I'm trying to find his page on here. I didn't know people really liked Phaedra like that. Like, I just didn't.
I mean, because she's been there since season 2. Yeah. Her and Candy are in season 2. And it's been great, but once you make up a lie like that, that's hard to come back from. Especially in the day of Me Too and all of that, and you make up allegations about somebody and then make it up.
Right.
Right. You don't deserve a spot on nobody's show until you didn't even really apologize, and you try to blame it on the producers of the show. Yeah, producers, whatever.
Producers.
Yeah, and Tiffany fucking Haddish.
I'm tired of her. Next.
Yeah, just shut up.
I'm tired of her. Next.
Yes. Tell you how to sign Indiana. If it was Sanaa Lathan, I can't picture her being on drugs. But
I can't picture Sanaa Lathan biting Beyonce in the face. I can't picture anybody biting her in the face. And it's interesting.
And getting away with it.
And getting away with it. But it's very interesting because, like you said, they asked Beyonce's publicist last week about the story, and she said she knew nothing about it. Yeah. Which means next. Next.
Yeah, she's going to have Instagram lives and leave it alone. What else are you doing? Because you're doing a lot. Talk about that.
Stop talking about Beyonce.
Yeah.
Because Beyonce don't need you talking about her.
The special counsel team on the ex-Trump Rick Gates to divulge what he knew about Trump campaign. Oh, child.
Does Beyonce need her talking about her?
No. I mean, Beyonce probably... Maybe she using Tiffany to keep her name out there. Because you know Beyonce's coming back, what, in a couple weeks? 2 weeks? 2-3 weeks?
Beyonce needing Tiffany Haddish.
She don't need her
name out
but
there.
I mean, it's Tiffany Haddish, and you know she's hype. You know she's too fucking hype.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Tiffany Haddish.
But Tiffany Haddish is put her up a little bit higher because.
Put who up a little bit higher?
Put Tiffany up a little bit higher.
Put who up a little bit higher?
Tiffany, bitch.
Tiffany Haddish is putting up who up a little bit higher?
No, I said put her. Raise her.
I'm saying Beyonce, Tiffany Haddish. Why would Beyonce need Tiffany Haddish?
She don't need her to.
Oh, okay. But
I'm just saying.
No, don't say
But she's keeping her name out there. And Tiffany, you need to stop.
You keep
every time.
How is Tiffany Haddish keeping Beyonce's name out there?
Because it's always an interview or a story.
Beyonce is about to go on a fucking world tour.
And nobody.
In a few weeks, she's about to be at Coachella. And you mean to tell me that she needs Tiffany Haddish to keep her name out there?
But look, somebody gotta keep these tickets selling. You know, it's always something. Anytime Beyonce got a tour or something going down, something's going down with Beyonce.
You know what? I may need for you to have a drink the next time we record.
No.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about right now. First it was Donald Trump. Now you're saying Tiffany Haddish needs to help Beyonce keep her name.
I didn't say she needs to, but she's doing something because
she's just making herself look like a fool.
But it's trending. Like it's like you can't shut up. Like. It trends every time. It trends. First it was TV1, then it was GQ, and I mean it's still going because now
even at the premiere.
Tyler was talking about I don't know who bit Beyonce, but I ain't doing some shit he said. But everybody's biting Beyonce. I mean, come on. So now later, but I mean there are people who can function on drugs, functioning addicts, but I doubt that's her.
Yeah, I don't want.
Come on, because if she was on drugs, her tea would have been out there. Come on now.
I just think Tiffany Haddish needs to be quiet.
Yeah, but
I like her too, but it's like to the point where she's saying things and it's like. And by the way, for those of you trying to figure out what I'm doing, I'm handling business regarding this show. Business.
I seen it out the corner of my eye.
Yes,
I know, but I knew that's right when I looked at that.
Right, because it's business.
I know that's right. Yeah.
Yes, it's business being handled.
Keep selling tickets.
Okay.
Make sure y'all get your tickets. Stop playing. Get your tickets.
But I just feel like Tiffany, whether it's true or not, it's time to stop because now it's putting people who may not even be involved in this situation in it.
Yeah.
Like Sanaa Lathan probably was not even at that party.
She was.
But I'm just saying, what if she wasn't? The people were, or what if Sanaa Lathan...
She won't confirm or deny it, but
it's come on. Like, Tiffany, be quiet.
Yeah.
Like Kevin said, start talking about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot going on. Start talking about that.
Yeah, I would love for her to tell us another story excluding Beyonce. Because she tells a good story. She's a great, like you, she's a great storyteller.
Like who?
Like you. Oh. You can tell a good story.
Yeah, I can't.
But I want her to... No more Beyonce story.
He said like
talk about something Will Smith. You and Will Smith. No, I want you and Will Smith in the movie.
No, because then Jada she was pro Tiffany. Then she'll be anti Tiffany real fast.
Especially if Tiffany get a nomination.
Okay.
Her husband don't.
She
is not even there.
She's not even. I'm just trying to figure out why my husband's been doing this for 30-something years. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and Will Smith is still the best thing to ever happen to Snapchat. I mean, Instagram. Shout out to Will fucking Smith. So that's like basically all of our topics. I watched Tiana and Iman. Bitch. I love that show.
Well, you said you were going to watch it.
Yes. I didn't think I really was, but I DVR'd it and I watched it and I wanted more. Them little 30-minute shows, like they go by like that. Give me a whole hour. I need a whole hour. I just love their relationship and then their daughter. I mean, I just love
What else do you love?
them. I just love them together. I love them. And Tiana, I'm waiting for that album to come out because Kanye West produced her whole album. That's going to be good. I cannot wait to hear it. If it sounds anything like that MTV Awards video. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, when she did that, wasn't that awesome? I forgot about that, but that was awesome.
Yep. And I'm not really feeling this love and hip hop with I kind of miss Jocelyn a little bit.
What? Oh, she's not on there at all.
Erica Mena is coming. She's on the show, but her purpose is like to fill that void that Jocelyn left on the show. But she's no Jocelyn.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm over Erica Mena.
Yeah.
I just feel like Erica Mena is too much. too much. I do.
Yep,
Is that wrong to feel like that?
Nope.
Yeah, I just feel like she's a little too much.
Yeah.
And I feel like she does a little too much just to become this bad girl, just to have this bad girl image on reality TV. She does a little bit too much, and it's kind of like I can't even see her acting like that in real life.
No.
I just feel like she does it because she's trying to
It's the
be the
cameras.
bad. Yeah, it's trying to be the bad girl of television, and it's like, yeah, I'm not here for it.
Yeah, and shout out to T.S. Madison because this week on the Queen's Supreme Court, I want to make sure I get that name right. She had Miss New York on there.
New York Baller.
Yeah. Now I was asleep when the show went down, but all I needed to see was like a couple seconds, and their chemistry was everything. And I think that T.S. Madison definitely redeemed herself from last week with Little Mo and Shekinah. Shekinah wasn't that bad. It just was Little Mo was just. Oh my God, never mind. So yeah. And Little Mo, I
Was
love
she that bad?
You sit there and watch. It was kind of like you know how you don't want to say nothing bad about nobody,
Right.
but you know, yeah.
And I'm shocked because Little Mo has a great personality. She really does.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm shocked that she was bad, especially in a setting like that.
Yeah. So yeah, it was. But I'm interested. To see. Now I don't know if New York, because I know New York I'm gonna get paid.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I mean, you talking about New York?
Yeah. Well.
Like
And you talking about me? Well, what? I want to get paid too.
So I don't know how it's gonna work or how. But if they could do it together and maybe do it live, like that would be fun. I would definitely go.
But I'm sure with all of those, you said this is a Facebook show.
Yeah.
So they don't get
But
Facebook
it comes
doesn't
on
pay them to do this.
You get paid on Facebook through ads. Facebook, they on all these platforms. They broadcast it on YouTube, broadcast it on Facebook. They broadcast it on everything at one time.
So that should be a check from all avenues.
Well,
right?
I know from YouTube definitely. And then you got people like donating money right while they're watching. And Facebook, I don't know, but I seen a check that T.S. Madison posted. It was like close to $7,000 from Facebook, and I didn't even know Facebook was paying like that. Okay, because I need to find out how I can get a check from Facebook.
Apparently. But then again, like y'all, because I've never watched, I still haven't watched the episode. But like I've been told from people who watch, they bring in thousands and thousands
like
of viewers.
20,000 viewers
Right.
a pop. Like
Right. So I mean, yeah. If I'm bringing in 20,000 viewers every time I get on Facebook Live, you damn right, there better be a hefty check waiting for me.
Then mind you, it's Facebook Live. They got like 20,000. Then you got like Instagram like 5,000. Then YouTube be having like 10,000. So it's like over 40,000 people.
People, right.
Or people probably watching on both of their, like on their phones or on their laptop or something. But whatever the case, like they are doing the damn
Listen,
thing.
numbers equals money. It does. We know that because we get money. Now we don't get $20,000. I wish. Okay, we get a couple thousand. Well, we don't get 20,000. Okay. Okay, but we're on our way.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on our way. But money, numbers equals money. That's why I say to a lot of people, especially people like I said before, Messy Miles. Messy Miles has a great thing that he has going on, and I would love to see him get paid for it because he's good at what he does. You know what I mean? He's good at what he does. So that's why I tell anybody, when you get your niche and you know what it is that you need to do or want to do regarding YouTube and doing your own blogging thing, go for it. But make sure you're authentic. Make sure it's original. Make sure it's you.
Amen.
And not somebody else. Because one thing I've learned and discovered, the minute you get in front of a camera and you start acting like someone else, the people who are watching you at home will say, you are acting like somebody else. And they will point it out. And it will be a hurt piece. Because you'll think that you're trying to do it
your way.
You know, but you're not. So you have to make sure you are original. I can honestly say I don't remember anybody ever saying, "Oh, Kevin and Mikhail, y'all trying to be like so and so." And if they did say that,
I just heard recently we trying to be the Queen's Court. But I respond. I didn't even have to respond.
How are we trying to be like the Queen's Court? First of all, we've been doing this for 10 years. We've been doing this for what? 9 or 8 years longer than the Queen's Court.
Yes.
We don't have... I want the Queen's Court to succeed even though I don't watch it, but I want them to succeed, so how are we trying to be like them? We don't have no damn gavel.
No.
We don't...
I have a soda and a water bottle and a remote control.
Yes.
Come on.
What? Some people just say anything.
Yeah.
They just say anything.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Bitch.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but shout out to them. I'm glad that Madison is on the right page this week. I don't know if she's gonna have a special guest next week, but that's probably gonna be hard to top with New York. I call her Tiffany, but yeah, that is her name, Tiffany. But we are going to go. I want you guys to have a happy and safe Easter. I would love to see some of y'all Easter outfits. Maybe I'll post a link to see some of y'all, or put like a little intro with Easter outfits in the video. What is that?
The little girl. The baby.
Yes, that is so funny, and I shouldn't be laughing at that. But bitch, at first I'm like, well, they just tumbling, and then when the black girl, bitch.
But that just goes to show you, we don't do this at all. Because we know our mothers
flipping on a couch
will whoop our ass. You doing what?
You better not jump on nobody's bed.
Okay?
You go ahead and break that frame if you want to. You sleep on the floor.
I'll break your ass. That's all your mom had to say. You break that frame and I'm going to break your ass. And that's the end of that.
Yes.
And you ain't thinking about jumping on nothing else. No, my mom said we can't jump on that. You damn right. You damn right. Because I'll fuck you up.
I forgot what we were just saying. Oh, yeah. We're going to be selling some 10th anniversary merchandise. We are working on that. Yes. So, y'all been asking and stuff like that. We giving it to you. Y'all want the 10 years, it's going to be 10 damn everything, okay? So, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for watching this video.
And don't forget, tickets are on sale now.
Yes, because they're going to get, let me stop.
They're on sale now. You need to purchase them. They are $25 a piece. If you'd like to purchase your ticket, the info is in the more info box, my PayPal account. Please make sure when you do purchase a ticket, you leave your name and you leave the person's name that you're bringing along with you. If you don't have their name right then and there, then you can just say myself and +1. But if you can, please make sure you leave your name and the person's name that you're bringing along with you. Someone asked me today too, a very good question. A young lady hit me up and she asked me, are tickets going to be mailed? And the answer to that is no, we're not mailing tickets. We are going to have a special Skorpion Show list so that when you guys arrive at the venue the day of, your names will be on this list and we will have someone at the door checking everyone's name off. The reason why we are doing this is because we do not want to mail any tickets out and then somebody says they didn't get it. Either not being honest or they just simply didn't get it. So we want to avoid all of that. So the day of the show, each and everyone's name will be on this. Like I said, I've been handling this. It's hard work, but it's getting done. Okay? So for those of you that are kind of curious about tickets, we are not sending tickets out to anyone because we don't want anybody to say they ain't get no tickets.
Did you get the email for you today?
I did get the email. I didn't get to read it, but I did get it. And I was going to ask you something about that too when we turn this off.
So thank y'all for watching, and we will see you guys on Monday.
Acrimony this weekend. Yes. Go see Acrimony.
Go see it. Now, Taraji, you clearly you really made up for that Proud Mary stuff because this was good.
Yeah. So go see Acrimony. Go show y'all support to Tyler and Taraji. Okay. All right.